Hello, welcome back to the channel. Hi if you're new here, hi if you're not. Moment of silence for my cute little dog. Okay, I am going to play a game today called Clean Up the WTF folder on my desktop. If you haven't been here before and you don't know what I'm talking about, I keep a folder on the desktop of my computer called WTF, where I put the cringiest, weirdest content that I come across on the internet so that I can make videos like this one reacting to it. So today we're going to clean it up because there's a few files in here that have been in here a while, and I think it's time that we talk about them. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. If that sounds good, hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, shout out to the channel VIP members, as well as those of you in the billionaire tier. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so first up here, this one had me LOLing when I opened it. This came into my email inbox, as you can see, and it's obviously done by some sort of automation system because basically what they've done in the very first line here, you can see that the hello is addressed to the title of one of my YouTube videos. I will link that YouTube video here if you want to watch it. That was already immediately the red flag. Anyway, we're going to read what it says. It says, "Hi, falling prey to a fitness business coaching scam. Are you ready to elevate your fitness influence? We specialize in helping fitness influencers like you create engaging content online that attracts new followers and boosts your brand. Watch this quick 2-minute video to see how we can help you get started. Additionally, our services include video editing, social media management, and content creation. Can help you generate $2,000 to $20,000 in passive income each month. Best regards, PJC Media Consultant." You're telling me you can't even figure out what my name is, and you want me to pay you money to manage my social media for me. Do you think I'm going to trust you to run my social media when you don't even have a system that can accurately figure out what my name is? Or the fact that I'm not even a fitness coach. This thing is just riddled with red flags. I just thought it was kind of funny, so I figured I would share it. But that's not actually the content I wanted to go over today. So in this post from Threads, this woman is saying, if you want to start digital marketing but don't know what to sell, I would recommend getting my Done For You digital products list. It's my #1 bestseller. I literally make sales daily with this product. Now, if you're not familiar with MRR, Master Resell Rights, digital marketing, I have a couple videos on this topic, so I will make sure to link the first one here, and then that leads to the other ones. But basically, it's people buying a digital product and then reselling that digital product to someone else who can then resell that digital product, and so on and so on. So this woman in this post is alleging that this is her #1 bestseller for making daily sales. But then, on that same day, she posted this. "I really need a mentor, but someone who is okay with sticking with me until I make money and can pay them. Is there anyone that's willing to help?" So in post #1, she's alleging she makes sales daily. And now in post #2, she's saying that she needs a mentor, but she can't afford to pay them yet. If you're making daily sales, shouldn't you have money to be able to afford your mentor? Questions that I ask. This is not new. We saw this in a previous video. If I can figure out what video it was, I will make sure to link it in the cards as well. But all too often, I am seeing people claiming themselves as, 10K a month mentors, and then saying that they just made their first sale. Make it make no sense. I wanted to include this because I really feel like it highlights a lot of the deception that we see in the online space. You really can't take anyone's word for what they're saying online. I could show up tomorrow and tell you all that I made 6 figures overnight. Does it mean it's true? No. It doesn't. Okay, next up we have a file titled Faceless 1. So this is the profile of someone that does Faceless digital marketing. So it's the same thing. They're selling MRR. It says helping you make money online faceless. So basically any of those accounts on Instagram that you've seen that just use like B-roll footage. So no one ever actually shows their face. It's just like their body, or they're using stock footage to sell their programs. UBC, which is a very popular MRR course, generated $10 million in sales. So just to make it clear here, this person didn't make $10 million in sales. UBC, the actual course itself, has been sold enough times to generate $10 million in sales, allegedly. But it's my opinion that this person put that in their bio to kind of add like a false sense of legitimacy so that you would think that they made $10 million in sales. Or at least that's how I perceive it. If you don't perceive it that way, please let me know in the comments. It then says DM info to learn more. So then the next screenshot is the same person saying this. Been promoting the strategy for 2 weeks and no sales. Here we go again. I hate complaining, but I feel so lost. I've been trying to connect in DMs, posting on my stories, etc. If anyone wants to go through my account and give tips, that would be great. I think I'm going to give up. It's taking way too much of my time. I've been doing this since February and have only made a couple of sales. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Like genuinely, maybe I just wasn't meant to be rich or successful. So that in itself, again, to me speaks to the problems I talked about in that initial MRR video. But I think it's really important for anyone that's interested in thinking of like getting into digital marketing to recognize that sure, you might be successful. There are a few people who are successful, if we want to call it that. You might make money.
I like money.
But I believe that the number of people that are making money specifically through MRR, the majority of people that buy into it aren't making money. And the people who are making money are a small percentage of those that have bought in. It's the same thing as like an MLM, where you'll have some people that do really well while the rest of the people don't do well at all. And so honestly, this post kind of makes me sad because this person was really hopeful, obviously, that they were going to be successful. And it turns out that they have not had the success that they were probably led to believe they would. Now, the follow-up to that is the reply from someone else to that post saying, first off, girl, with that kind of mindset, you're not going to go anywhere. Sorry, babe. I'm just being honest. Mindset is one of the biggest things in business. So if you haven't mastered that, that could be the issue. Now, I will say this, and I've said it in other videos. I do believe to a degree that your mindset impacts your ability to be successful. You have to believe in yourself in order to go after the things you want. In saying that, when you are using a broken business model that favors few people at the top of the pyramid, in my opinion, it doesn't matter how much you believe in yourself, how good your mindset is. If the business model is not meant for you to be successful, for everyone to be successful, it doesn't matter how much you believe in your ability to be successful if no one wants to buy the thing you're selling. Now, the individual then replied, thank you for your honesty. You're honestly right. Like, I need to think about this differently. I'm starting to see this business as a chore, though, and not something I enjoy. Again, this is where it gets really sad for me because it's like this person very clearly wants this to work for them. They want to believe in themselves. They want their business to be successful. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much mindset work they do and how much belief in themselves they build. If they're selling something that people don't want, the likelihood of them ever being super successful in terms of like making a ton of money is really not very high. Mindset is only a piece. You also need to have a product that people want to spend their money on. And it always just feels super predatory to me when people are like,
oh, it's just a mindset issue. That's why you're not being successful.
Okay, so this last one is, it looks like a bunch of Instagram, like an Instagram carousel with screenshots from each of the slides. So the first slide reads, 2 months ago, I decided to launch an offer called 6 Figure September. And I didn't even care that I had never made exactly 6 figures in 1 month because my clients have. And then, wait. So this person allegedly launched a program called 6 Figure September, so suggesting that you're going to make 6 figures in September, even though they themselves had never made 6 figures. Now, they're also alleging that their clients have made it, and this for me brings up a little bit of mixed emotions because I do think it's really misleading to suggest something that you've never done, but on the same chord, I often say the opposite. Like, you could do something one time, but that doesn't mean you're an expert in it. You need to be able to duplicate it for other people. So like what comes to mind is people that sell courses on like how to grow on Instagram because they themselves had like a few viral videos and they grew whatever 50,000 followers in 5 days. So now they're teaching other people how to do that just based on their own anecdotal experience. My thing is always like, okay, that's great if you did it for yourself, but I also want to see you doing it for other people. And then maybe you can teach a course on it if you actually have a proven system that's duplicatable and you've watched it work for other people. So in this case, for her to say like, I've never reached 6 figures, but my clients have, maybe that's valid because you don't always have to have like the direct experience in something before you teach other people how to do it, provided that you have actually taught other people how to do that thing. So I'm going to hold off on my judgments until we see what else they have to say. So within 30 days, I had made $100,000 in my business. Then another 30 days later, another 100,000. This is the definition of claiming something and then moving. So what she's suggesting is I hadn't made 6 figures yet, but I launched this program implying that I had. So then I did, and then I continued to. That to me seems a little bit deceptive. I personally wouldn't call it claiming something and then it came to me so much as misleading people to believe I had done something when I hadn't yet. And then that reinforced it because people believed me, they paid me, which then made me do it. It's like the people that charge you to learn how to manifest money, but really they aren't manifesting money. They're just making money by selling you on the idea that they know how to manifest money. But then because you bought their program, they convinced themselves that that must mean that they manifested it when they didn't. They just sold it. Oh, I'm getting so tired of seeing the same things over and over again. My brain feels like it's melting. Next it reads, most people are too scared to do shit like that. Not me, LOL, because I know when I verbally declare something to the world, I move. Again, same impressions as like the I manifested it. Like, no, you didn't. You actually lied and then got results, and now you've convinced yourself that it's because you thought good thoughts. There's no doubt, there's no room for that anymore. I just move and I always make it happen. And honestly, babes, you have it within you too. So move now, declare what you're desiring. It is your time. I won't say definitively because I didn't actually see the marketing for this program, so I don't know if it really was implied that they had made six figures and they were going to teach you how to make six figures in 30 days, but that's just the impression I'm getting from what she herself has written here. And I just want to say, again, to my original point from the first person we looked at, anyone on the internet can lie about anything. Do they want you to believe a specific thing so that they themselves can make money off you believing it? Or are they genuinely there to help you? Because yes, there are people on the internet that truly do want to help you achieve whatever goal you're working towards. The unfortunate thing is, so many people are like this and they just want to take your money, allegedly. In my opinion. All right, friends, that's it. Short, sweet, to the point. If you have content you want me to react to here on the channel, the form where you can send it to me is linked down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Take care, comb your hair, and I will leave you on screen with this reaction video right here. Bye!